Welcome to Near Real Sports, the home of college football simulations. Please subscribe to the channel and enjoy this simulation.
Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Memphis Tigers and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
In the desert, Allegiant Stadium is one of the biggest. Las Vegas gets it going for the UNLV Rebels, 65,000 plus. It can even be expanded to hold 72,000 fans. Dan Mullen's got it going. Can they continue to pack it in at UNLV? Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Rebels kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit because they are going bananas.
Now on second down, they'll take the penalty and move them back. Turns up, it's Brown. Breaks the tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Chapman. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Memphis picking up the tempo.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the UNLV Rebels offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. Second and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Lyons. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man across the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulled to the ground. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Trying to squeak through the pile. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Driving forward, it's Glover. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. A quick pass to the left. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The team...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Moving the pocket, it's Nolan. Under pressure. And he gets rid of it. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Hits inside, it's Hayden. They've got him corralled. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Brown. At the 45, on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He just carries him face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick give. It's Thomas. There he goes. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Nice move there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Might as well give it to him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The run inside. It's Glover. Maybe a crease. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Look out! Left side is Burnett. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeps it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, it's Thomas. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Drives inside. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vegas! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hayes.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The short hands, it's Tipton. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Rushes on. Fires on the move. Got his man all by himself. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Out wide right, it's Hayden. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Thomas. Runs through the tackle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He's up to 73 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. He's got it on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Right back to it. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. To the air, it's Nolan. They're all over him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Turning it on. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. Red pass, it's complete. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Sees a crease. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now Memphis will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Straight ahead, it's Glover. Maybe some room here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the San Jose State Spartans. And it's the Trojans looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Burnett. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere to go. 3rd and long right here. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Keeps it himself. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Rebels decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Long way to go on second down. Running the option, it's Nolan. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Out wide left, it's Hayden. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Right side, it's Tipton. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Trying to run, it's Hayden. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The ball is spotted, but the officials waving the training staff onto the field to check on the injured Memphis Tiger. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Hits inside. It's Hayden. Nice move there. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to throw, it's Nolan. Makes the grab over the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Out wide right, it's Brown. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Off play action. Under pressure. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Takes a shot at the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quick give. It's Glover. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Burnett. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Fresh center downs going to the air. Gets rid of it.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he avoids the sack. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And he's gonna get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The ride. Sweet cut there. Crosses the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Hayden. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Right at the line. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Memphis will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And now on second down for this offense. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, pressure's coming. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Memphis picking up the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
makes the grab in their space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. How about this? It's out of bounds. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. On the run, it's Glover. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rid of it on the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Moves the pocket. It's Nolan. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Sells the run, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Rushes on. And down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Making his first move. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Got it behind the line. It's Chapman. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Memphis wants to move quickly. From the gun, it's Hayden. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Memphis will be forced to punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. On the run, it's Thomas. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Burnett. Runs through a man. He might have space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Selling the fake. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Fires downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to make one miss. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. 2nd down to the air. Buys time to his left. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Not by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
He'll pull it down and run. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Working on the right. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's a great job getting the touchdown. Obviously, now you've got to go for 2. You got to dial up your best 2-point play to try to tie this thing with only seconds to go.
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. They'll go to the air. He's got it. The 2 is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they've tied it up in the final minute with the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Nolan. Lofts one high and deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Hauls it in. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, Memphis. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff,